Benvenuto, welcome to another look into the life of Father Dolindo. In this video, there are 4 short scenes, glimpses into Father Dolindo's celebrated entrance as a novice, then a painful vignette from his seminary days, followed by his ordination and first Mass. Father Dolindo writes these few words about his novitiate with the missionary priests. A warm, exuberant welcome greeted me when I finally entered the novitiate. I heard afterwards that a rumor had spread in the community that I was a saint. There was a celebration. Vanity of all things human. After a few years, some of the same men who had celebrated my entrance later turned fiercely against me, so much so that I was forced to leave the community. Later, as a seminarian with the missionary priests, a joke is played on Dolindo by the other seminarians. Father Dolindo writes, "We were studying canon law, in particular the part about canonical trials. During recreation, the other seminarians played a joke on me. They charged me with heresy and assembled the tribunal of the Holy Office to pass judgment on me. I defended myself, but my defense was not accepted. I was condemned and excommunicated, and they banished me from recreation. It was all a joke. Yet I felt such pain and distress that I took ill with a high fever for 8 days. Who could have known that this prank was actually a prophecy, a glimpse into the future? For merely a few years later, I would actually be subject to the experience in reality and undergo the most agonizing suffering of my life." Father Dolindo recalls his priestly ordination, which occurred on June 24th, 1905. He remembers that day, describing these memories. He writes, "I asked Jesus for the grace that I receive neither elation nor fervor on the day of my ordination. With meticulous attention, I noted every step of the ceremony, so as to certify that all was conducted with accuracy and the ordination valid. I was neither emotional nor elated as I had requested. Nevertheless, upon ordination, I perceived myself to be, substantially, a different man. In a manner that I am unable to express with words, I became aware of the sacred character of the priestly office." Father Dolindo tells us about the celebration of his first Mass. He writes, "The following day, the 25th of June, I celebrated my first Mass. Assisting me were my superior, Giovanni Morino, and my brother Elio, who was already a priest. My mother and family were supposed to come, but much to our disappointment, the stagecoach that was bringing them to Naples did not arrive in time. Vested and ready, I waited a long time in the sacristy, but finally I had to begin the celebration of Mass. When my mother arrived, Mass had already ended, and I was only able to give her communion. Now ordained a priest, I desired to take the confession exam because I wanted to be active and not remain idle. I prepared diligently and, in September of 1905, took my exams orally in the Neapolitan Curia. So end these little glimpses into Father Dolindo's life as a novice, seminarian, his ordination, his first Mass, and taking the exam to hear confession. Thank you for watching and listening. Let me know in the comments section below if you've received any personal experiences of God's grace through the intercession of Father Dolindo and his Surrender Novena. Praised be Jesus and Mary. Servant of God, Father Dolindo, pray for us. Arrivederci, till next time.